When I built my vehicle, I set out with the intention to create one of the world's most capable 4x4 campers. Using a Land Cruiser 70 series as the base vehicle, which is one of the toughest 4x4s out there, I already had the 4x4 capability side of things well covered. But for long distance expeditions that were going to span months or even years, I knew I wanted the inside space and comfort on the road that only a camper can give you. And so, in one moment of madness, I chopped my trusty Land Cruiser and set about building the vehicle of my dreams. But the road to success was going to throw challenges my way that I could never have even imagined. After chopping the vehicle, I realised that I was in way over my head. I was learning everything that I was doing on the job. Coupled with the body chop and camper build, I was also doing a full mechanical rebuild after 3 long years on the Pan American Highway. All this was pushing my limited knowledge and skills every single day. Pair this with trying to work full time and also work on a house project simultaneously. What was initially meant to be a project with a 4-month turnaround morphed quickly into a 3-year ordeal that took thousands of hours, every minute of my spare time, and ended up cashing in at around 5 times over budget. This was the first time I'd attempted anything like this, and the design of the camper was made up on the fly. I pieced this thing together torturously slowly, and each phase of it came with its own disasters. I made mistake after mistake and had to rectify them all as I went. But slowly, as the months and years passed by, the camper began to take shape, and I kept on at it with dogged persistence. There were moments during this build that I wondered just what the hell I'd done, cloistered away from friends and family doing nothing but working on this thing for months at a time. But as it took shape and the countless hours that I put into this thing started to pay off, I realised that while yes, I was building my dream vehicle, I was also building a skill set that was going to serve me for life. From welding and woodwork to plumbing and electrics, not to mention deep mechanics on a 30-year-old vehicle. I had to learn it all to make my dream come alive. When I was in the thick of it, I was constantly wondering whether I'd made a dreadful mistake, with a nagging doubt in my mind that at some point I was going to hit a problem that I couldn't solve. But piece by piece, the vehicle slowly came together like a massive jigsaw puzzle, and I slowly learned to rely on the skills that I'd built up, and trust that I would be able to surmount any issue that came my way. And believe me, there were a lot of them. Ultimately, this was a project that pushed me to the edge, and there were more than a few times that I regretted even starting. But at the end of the day, it taught me patience and self-reliance, alongside a whole bunch of new skills. And of course, the end result was my dream vehicle, built to my exact specifications, with every detail curated perfectly to me and my needs on the road. With this build, I struck what I believe to be the perfect balance of superb off-road ability and all the comforts I need for living long-term on the road.